Dogs are amazing animals who can bring endless joy into our lives with their goofy antics and unconditional love. They're known to being man's best friend, and for good reason. Not only do they provide us with companionship, but they can also help us stay active. Teach us responsibility, and even make us feel less anxious or depressed. But have you ever wondered how your dog shows you that they love you? Sure, they might give you the occasional lick or tail wag, but is there more to it than that? Well, yes, actually. Dogs show affection in subtle ways. And if you know what to look for, you'll never view your furry friend the same way again. So, without further ado, here are 8 things your dog does when they secretly say, "I love you." No! 1. Belly up. Ever come home after a long day at work only to be greeted by your dog rolling around on the floor in front of you? Well, this isn't just them being silly. In fact, it's their way of saying, "Hey, I love you, and I want to give you a massage." When dogs roll over on their backs, they're exposing their most vulnerable spot, their belly. This is a sign of extreme trust and affection, as they essentially letting you know that they feel safe enough to be completely open and honest with you. Plus, the whole rolling around thing is just their way of saying, "Hey, let's play." Who could resist that cute little face? No! 2. Licking you. Okay, we all know that dogs like to lick. It's part of their doggy charm. But did you know that they also use their tongues as a way to show affection? When a dog licks you, they're not only showing you that they love you, but they're also giving you a little taste of their appreciation. That's right. Dogs have taste receptors on their tongues that allow them to pick up the flavors of the food they eat. So when they lick you, they're essentially giving you a little taste of the deliciousness that is their love. How sweet is that? Just be sure to keep an eye out for any bad breath. You don't want to start your Valentine's Day with a trip to the dentist? No. 3. The gift of a toy. Have you ever come home to find one of your dog's toys at your feet? Well, this isn't just them being playful. In fact, it's their way of saying, "Hey, I love you so much that I want to give you a present." When dogs bring you a toy, they're not only showing you that they love you, but they're also trying to engage you in a game. After all, what's the point of having a toy if you don't have someone to play with? Plus, it's a great way for them to bond with you and get some exercise at the same time. So next time you find a toy at your feet, be sure to give your dog some love and maybe throw the ball around the yard for a few minutes. Number 4, tail wagging. Okay, we all know that dogs wag their tails when they're happy. But did you know that they also use their wags to show affection? That's right. A dog's tail is basically its own personal billboard, letting you know exactly how it feels. And when that tail is wagging back and forth like a metronome, it's their way of saying, "Hey, I love you and I'm so excited to see ya." Plus, a little tail wagging goes a long way. Not only is it a great way for dogs to express their feelings, but it also helps them build a bond with their owners and communicate their intentions. So, next time you see your dog wagging its tail, be sure to give it some love. And if you're feeling extra affectionate, you can always return the favor with a little pat on the head or a scratch behind the ears. No! 5. Nudging you. Have you ever come home to find your dog nudging you with its nose? Well, this isn't just them being cute. In fact, it's their way of saying, "Hey, I love you and I want to play." When dogs nudge you with their noses, they're not only showing you that they're affectionate, but they're also trying to get your attention. They want to play with you, go for a walk, or maybe even give you a little lick. Plus, it's a great way for them to bond with you and get some exercise at the same time. So next time your dog nudges you with its nose, be sure to give it some love and maybe throw the ball around the yard for a few minutes. No. 6. Head tilting. If your dog tilts its head to the side whenever you approach it, then you know that it loves you more than anything else in the world. That's right. Dogs tilt their heads to the side as a sign of affection and submission. They're essentially letting you know that they're completely comfortable around you and that they trust you completely. Plus, it is just a super cute way for them to greet you and show you that they're happy to see you. So if your dog greets you with a head tilt and a wagging tail, then you know that your love for each other is strong and true. No. 7. Giving you the zoom. has your dog ever started running around the house like a headless chicken? Well, this isn't just them being silly. In fact, it's their way of saying, hey, I love you, and I'm so excited to be inside with you. When dogs run around the house like crazy, they're not only showing you that they're full of energy, but they're also trying to build a bond with you through play. Plus, it's a great way for them to release pent-up energy and avoid boredom. So next time your dog gives you the zoomies, be sure to join in on the fun and give them some love. You never know, you might just get a little exercise in while you're at it. No. 8. Cuddling up to you on the couch. There's nothing quite like coming home to your dog, cuddling up to you on the couch and watching TV together. But did you know that your dog is showing you lots of love when they do this? That's right, dogs cuddle up to their owners as a sign of affection and trust. They feel completely safe and comfortable around you, and they want to be as close to you as possible. Plus, it's a great way for them to stay warm and get some much-needed relaxation. So, next time your dog cuddles up to you on the couch, be sure to give them some love and enjoy the quality time you spend together. So, there you have it. 8 things your dog does when they secretly say, I love you. From the little things, like tail wagging and belly rubs, to the big things, like bringing you a toy or cuddling up to you on the couch, your dog shows you love in his or her own special way. And if you know what to look for, you'll never view your furry friend the same way again. So be sure to give your dog some extra love today and let them know just how much you appreciate them. After all, they not only are best friends, but they're also our furry family members. And what family doesn't love to show their appreciation for one another? Speaking of showing appreciation, we would love it if you could take a moment to show your love by liking this video. Your support really means the world to us. Now go give your dog some love and have a great day.